Hey everyone, welcome back to Beast Tech Review. Around a year ago, I purchased the Arctic Fox transparent wireless Bluetooth mouse for only ₹699. Back then, I was really impressed with its design, multiple connectivity modes, RGB lighting, and that crazy 30-day battery claim. But the real question is, how does it hold up after one full year of daily use? Is it still worth your money, or has the honeymoon phase worn off? Well, today I'll give you my honest long-term review based on more than 12 months of actual usage. Let's get into it. When I first unboxed this mouse, I was blown away by the transparent shell and the glowing Arctic Fox branding. A year later, I can confidently say it still looks good on the desk, but not as pristine as day one. The transparent surface, as I suspected, does scratch up quite easily. If you're someone who carries it in a bag without a cover, expect visible marks. The glossy finish also tends to pick up fingerprints, so I find myself wiping it down more often than I like. But here's the upside. Despite daily clicks, the buttons haven't gone mushy and the scroll wheel still feels solid. So structurally, it has aged surprisingly well. One of the biggest selling points of this mouse was its triple device connectivity, the 2.4 GHz dongle plus dual Bluetooth channels. And after 1 year, I can confirm it's still rock solid. Switching between laptop, tablet and my secondary PC is seamless. No lag, no random disconnections. The 10-meter Bluetooth range still works as advertised and the dongle connection is instant. So in terms of reliability, Arctic Fox really fulfilled their promise. Performance-wise, nothing much has changed, and that's a good thing. The 4 DPI levels, 800, 1200, 1600 and 2400 are still super handy, especially with the color-coded logo. Over time, I found myself mostly sticking to the 1200 DPI for office work and 1600 for editing. Gaming on 2400 DPI is decent for casual play, but let's be clear, this isn't a dedicated gaming mouse. The clicks are a bit more on the silent side, so hardcore FPS gamers might want something more specialized. But for daily productivity, browsing, light editing and gaming, it's still smooth, responsive and hasn't developed any input lag issues. If you're enjoying this long-term review video so far, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Beast Tech Review and hit the bell notification icon to get the latest updates from us. Now let's talk about the most important long-term factor, battery life. When I first tested it, the mouse easily lasted weeks on a single charge, and after a full year of charging cycles, the battery hasn't degraded much. I still get about 25 to 30 days on moderate use, which is pretty close to the claimed 30 days. Also, I tested this mouse on heavy daily usage for extensive gaming and video editing with its RGB lights on. Then I still managed to get 20 days of battery life. Charging is quick with Type-C, and I love the fact that I can just plug in my phone cable when needed. One minor downside. Though the battery indicator lights aren't very precise on how much battery has been used, but you can check the remaining battery life from the Bluetooth settings on your PC screen. Still, for the price, the battery performance is excellent. Remember that boss key feature that minimizes all your windows with just one tap? Honestly, I thought it was a bit of a gimmick at first, but over the year, I actually ended up using it a lot more than I expected, especially when switching tasks quickly or hiding a messy desktop before screen sharing. It's a small touch, but a genuinely useful one. Now of course, it's not all perfect. After 1 year, here are the main issues I've noticed. The glossy transparent shell scratches up easily. It is not ideal for hardcore gaming, more of a productivity mouse. But none of these are deal breakers at this price point. So, after one full year of daily use, do I still recommend the Arctic Fox transparent wireless mouse? Absolutely, especially if you're looking for a stylish, budget-friendly wireless mouse under ₹1000. It has held up surprisingly well in terms of performance, battery and connectivity. Yes, it shows wear and tear, and no, it is not built for pro gaming, but for work, browsing and casual gaming, it's still one of the best value for money options I've tested. If you're considering buying it, you can check out the link from the description below. Even after one full year of use, I'd still say it is worth every penny. That's all for my long-term honest review of the Arctic Fox transparent wireless mouse. If you found this video helpful, then hit the like button, subscribe to Beast Tech Review and let me know in the comments how long has your mouse lasted before you had to replace it.